My next guest is an accomplished painter and sculptor, also a published poet, and known to music fans around the world as Captain Beefheart. He also happens to make the finest entrance in television. Please welcome Don Van Vliet. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You have a lot of, we know that a lot of people requested special tickets to be here tonight to see you. They really enjoy you and your work.
Thank you.
Do you always have the hat on?
Not now.
No, that's...
Yeah, I do. No, well said. No, I take it off quite a bit.
Yeah. About what percent of your life are you without a hat, do you think?
Well, I don't shower with it.
Yeah.
I don't shave with it.
So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, good. Now you, I was reading about you this afternoon, and a staggering bit of information about your life hit me. That it has to do with your early schooling.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. And and I tell you what we're going to do. We have to go away for station identification. But when we come back, I want you to tell us about your school experience, and we'll get to the bottom of that. All right?
You want to be a different fish, you're going to jump out of the school.
That's right. That's right. All right. Now, tell me about your early schooling. Is it true what I read?
Half a day of kindergarten.
Yeah.
Had somebody tell me that I stayed too long.
Was this the extent of your formal education?
Yeah.
Now, what went wrong there?
I was a sculptor, and I
At a very early age, obviously.
Yeah, real young, and it didn't apply.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good for some people, but it wasn't good for me.
So instead of going kindergarten grades 1 through 8, high school, and so on and so forth, what did you do?
Outsmarted the truant officers.
Yeah. and you worked on your sculpture.
Yeah.
Now, I also read that you were isolated in a room.
Oh, I just went in the room and sculpted, and they had to feed me under the door. How would you like to have a child like that?
Now, wait a minute. You were just in this room by yourself sculpting.
Yeah.
And periodically, Mom and Dad would slide food under the door?
Oh, yeah. And if I liked it, I'd eat it. If I didn't like it, I'd throw it out.
Yeah. That's an abnormal upbringing, isn't it?
Yeah, I had them trained.
Mm-hmm.
I was an only child, They thought I was wonderful.
Mm-hmm. And
so they'd let me do what I wanted.
But you were kind of a prodigy, because you received a scholarship to go study art where?
From Knudsen Creamery, the millionaires, the milk millionaires.
Oh, sure, out in the West.
Yeah.
Sure.
She said she was going to give me a 6-year paid tuition. Paid tuition? Paid tuition. Ooh. Paid tuition. I'm nervous.
No, you're not nervous.
No, I'm not. No, thank you. Paid tuition scholarship to Europe.
Right.
My folks moved, when I was 13, my folks moved me to Mojave, the desert where they kept the Oriental Americans prisoner during World War II. I mean, I was out there in that.
No, they didn't want you to go...
To get me away from art.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't they want you to be in art?
I don't think they understood it.
Mm-hmm. But do you ever regret being deprived of that opportunity?
Not really, because I wouldn't have let anybody tell me something to do anyway.
Yeah, but a 13-year-old kid going to, was it Italy to study?
Marble. Yeah,
oh, that's your major league sculpturing.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, you've lived in the desert pretty much ever since, haven't you?
Well, no, I've been in Northern California, and then I came back to the desert, and I went back to Northern California. back to the desert. I was touring quite a bit, and I wasn't in the desert that much.
Yeah, but you live there now.
Yeah, but I'm going to go to Arizona, as I said last time, because it's hotter.
And do you like the desert?
Should I tell you the truth? I
Yes.
like the desert, but I can't go out in the sun.
Yeah.
My skin won't take it. So I'm just saying that so that people don't know that I'm really not going to be in Arizona or up where I am now. I'm going somewhere else,
Yeah.
fooling them.
So you don't want.
I mean, in case somebody cares and comes.
You don't want to be easy to get a hold of, I guess, huh?
Reckless.
Reckless, yeah. Yeah. Now you live in a trailer in the desert.
Oh yes, and it's hot.
Yeah. Now, what is it like when you come to New York, Don? Do you enjoy the city?
Wonderful.
After? Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
What's your favorite
all
part
of the museums?
Museums.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have many of those in where they're in the desert. Yeah. Now we have some of your artwork. One of which is right here on the cover of the magazine Conjunctions, and if you can just take a look at the monitor, and we're going to show. Well, I guess we got about a half a dozen of your paintings here, Don. Now, when you're in music, you're Captain Beefheart, right? As an artist, you're Don Van Vliet, and a poet and a writer. Yeah. All right. What is this, Don?
B-top.
B-top. And what is that to? What did you do that in? Oil or?
Acrylic and pencil, cigarette ashes, and yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right. All right. The next one.
Oh, that's the corn thief.
Yeah. These are very nice. These are.
That's the corn thief.
Yeah. All right. And do we have?
And that is button-down fashion bow.
What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. I don't know.
Not exactly. Don't want to
I had
pinpoint.
fun doing it, though. I was able to turn myself inside out,
Yeah.
and that's all I'm trying to do.
Well, that's very impressive. But that's very impressive stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, are these on exhibit anywhere or for sale anywhere?
I'm going to do that soon,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm painting for an exhibit in New York.
Now, I understand also that your voice has an incredible octave range. Is that how they describe it? And you can actually break glasses with your voice.
Oh, yes. I wish I had enough money to use my voice around the house. I mean, but I don't want to break any glass.
Now, it goes...
7.
Can you give us an example of how low you can get it? Is that what we're talking about here? Low and high? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, can you go the other way?
No, well, I can't, I mean, I'd have to have a bongo or something.
A bongo. No, but you actually have broken...
Yeah. Why don't they let me do a Memorex commercial?
You could do that, couldn't you?
That I can afford to break a few glasses.
Yeah. What do you... Now, you're a multi-talented artist. Music, painting, sculpting, writing. What are you doing next? What's the next project for you?
Having this exhibit in New York.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, did you mention the museum where this is? Or the gallery?
I can't. I'm not at liberty to mention where it's going to be yet until everything is set up.
Okay. But that's in the near future.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to...
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
being
you
back
for
here.
showing this.
Oh, sure. Yeah, nice to see you again,
Appreciate
Don.
it.
Thank you for
Nice
coming
to
out of the
see
desert.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll be right back, folks, to take a look at your taxidermy